Hello, good morning, friends. So today we are going to talk about the power of repetition. Okay, the power of repetition is very important topic, and the power of belief. So this is one of the important topics which you need to understand in life. Whatever is manifesting in your life and whatever is happening in your life is because of the power of repetition. You have repeated certain things in your life. That's what the next day is manifesting. So for example, today I'm doing the same activities like I'm going doing a brushing in the morning, I'm taking bath, okay, I'm going to office, I'm doing my office job, again coming back, having lunch in the office, and after coming back I'm taking my dinner. This is what is happening is that we are repeating the same activity again and again. So what is happening, the outcome of this repetition is like we are again subject to do the same thing again and again for tomorrow. So this is a very deep logic, guys, you need to understand. So that is the reason, if we tell some new ideas to any other new person, for example a person who is doing job, and I want to inculcate some new thought in his mind, it is not possible, because most of the times he will be doing and repeating the same activity again and again. And the idea of getting into business will be appear very futile to such persons. And even a person who is doing business and he is earning some money, maybe X amount or 20,000 or 30,000, and if I go and tell that, yeah, you can earn good as while doing the job also, but what is happening is that the person who is doing business will never want to go to job. So certain things, like a person who is doing farming, the person who is a laborer, a person who is a skilled worker, whatever fields a person is into, he would like to continue in the same field because of the power of repetition and the power of belief. For example, I'm doing a job in an IT company and I'm making some more than a lakh, 1.5 lakh rupee, for example. So what happened is that I have a belief system. I formed a belief system that at month end in this profession I can gain some amount. Okay, that is 1.5 lakh rupees. And suppose somebody comes and suggests me some business, I would not simply agree to it because I have never seen the amount in that the other person is earning. For example, somebody shows me a proof also, my mind will be very difficult for me to accept the other person's growth as my growth. My mind will form a difficult position for myself to believe the other person's progress as my progress, because I am thinking that by doing job only I can generate money. So this is why it is happening, because I have been repeating the same activity of doing job again and again, and doing business again and again, or doing a farming again and again and getting money into it. So I have seen that real money in my life. So what will happen is that the people tend to believe only those things which they have been successful in their life and what they have been doing from past many years. So suggesting something new to the mind does not look appealing to the mind. Okay, so for example, how the belief system works, just want to explain you one thing by giving a story. There was a doctor. He was a very famous doctor, and he was doing surgeries all over the places, and he was also a person who was recovering many patients by his prescription. Okay, so most of the people believed him that he was a right doctor and he could give a prescription which could heal. Okay, so the this person has an habit, this doctor has an habit, and he used to close down his clinic at 7 p.m. every day, and after 7 p.m. in the evening he would never operate. So one day, what happened is that one patient was suffering with stomachache, and he reached this doctor's clinic at 7:05 p.m. And when he reached at 7:05 p.m., he pleaded the doctor to treat him. But the doctor told him that, I cannot treat you because my time is up and I have to go back to home. But this guy did not agree, and he was requesting him again, again and again to give him proper treatment. So what happened is, over a period of time after requesting him, the doctor said, I could not do any kind of treatment. But the patient kept on pleading him again and again. So what happened after some time, as the patient was not listening to him, he just tore one piece of button from his coat, this one, and he gave this button to this patient and asked him to swallow, and telling him that this is a good medicine and this will relieve you from the stomach pain. So the guy he did not actually glare what has been given by the doctor, and he just swallowed the piece of the button. And after 5 minutes, he told that, yes, doctor, you are right. People were keeping telling about you. There is a lot of fame about you, that whoever patient who comes to you will be getting relieved. So I too got relief from these medicine which you have given. Thank you, doctor. By saying this, he goes back. So this is called the power of belief. This is also called the power of placebo. And most of the times it's also seen that people who tend to believe, a doctor who charges more money, a doctor who is charging you with a higher amount, you have more belief, trust, because he advises, his prescription is very heavy, and whenever you go for a tablets with him, that it will cost you around 5,000 rupees. Okay, getting his appointment is difficult, and even if his charges are more, you'll feel more happy that yes, my this is a powerful doctor. This is a belief system which has been formed in your mind. Even while purchasing certain things, like while purchasing this t-shirt, and while purchasing some clothes, what people feel is that by putting or investing more money, you'll get more quality. Sometimes we also get qualities when we invest less amount also, but because our mind is tuned in such a way, uh, because of repetition and because of hearing the same news, that if you keep more amount, you will get more quality. So this has been attuned to our mind. So by this repetition, what is happening is that there is a road, a neural pathway which is already formed in your brain, and because of this, we believe that costly things are quality. So all these things have been inculcated in our mind. Apart from this, what has been inculcated is that students and have been trained by their parents that they have to study well in order to get job, in order to earn money, in order to gain respect in the society. This is also a kind of attunement, repetition, which parents keep on doing. Even the teachers keep on doing the same repetition, that you need to work hard in your studies, then only you can have a good life. They themselves don't have good life, but they keep on suggesting them that they'll have a good life after these studies. So once what happened, I went to a school for giving a seminar, and in the seminar, actually, I asked all the students who were sitting over there. There were 150 students who were actually studying the higher classes. So I asked them this one single question: who wants to become a teacher in this class? That's one question I asked, and nobody, you believe me, raised their hand and telling that I want to become a teacher. So these teachers who are training the students that their life will be good after studies are not able to give an right example to the students that the life of a teacher is good. So life of after education will be good. So what kind of society we have the framework is like, you need to understand, the framework of the society is very bad. We have been misconditioned by the society by listening to the repetition of what other people do in their life. The term of enjoyment has become very wrong. People think that by smoking or drinking, they'll become happy, they'll become joyful, but that is not the case. You are being repeating the same action again and again of smoking, and you are repeating the same action again and again of drinking, and your mind has perceived, now the pathway has been formed in your mind that drinking will give me joy, and certain kinds of hormones will also get released in your brain during those times, and that little amount of serotonin or some hormones might release, some chemicals might release, by which you have taken it, grasped it, you have anchored it inside that I am feeling happiness by taking this alcohol or smoking. Why this habit is now very strong? Because you are being repeating it again and again by doing a physical action. So how it can be broken? You cannot stop alcohol immediately. You cannot stop smoking immediately. What you need is to do something, activity which is more healthier for you. Okay, I do not suggest to break this habit immediately, but I would suggest to do something which will add more health in your life. For example, if you're doing smoking or you are doing alcohol and you are not walking at all, I suggest you to walk for at least 30 minutes initially, and again, and feel that power of health. And after that, extend this time to 1 hour, then 1.5 hour. So once you feel good health, what will happen is that you will automatically leave the habit of smoking. You will leave automatically the habit of drinking. So this repetition power, this negative conditioning, what you have done for yourself, will now come down by doing more and more positive work. It happens in every area of life. For example, yesterday I heard one of my spiritual companions. Okay, so it was quite easy for me to hurt someone, but at the same time, I found time to praise the other person at any some other moment. So what happened is that I am just doing this activity. So I praised two people, because I hurt somebody. So I just wanted to praise two people. So what happened? I started praising somebody, and I felt very happy that yes, there is also some certain flavor in praising, and also there is flavor in not appreciating somebody for their right actions. So what is happening is that, so sometimes what happens is somebody, you must observe this point, someone tells that from January 1st I'm going to stop smoking, and somebody tells that from January 2nd I am going to stop alcohol as well. So what happened? They take this oath. Okay, this is called a preliminary oath, with everybody takes at the year end, and at 1st, 2nd, 15th, and till January 30, everybody is very much in a very powerful mood, and they are also in a power. They show you strong belief system. They show you all kind of strength, and with conviction they tell that they're going to stop this smoking and drinking. But at the end of January 30 or at the end of February 25, what will happen is that they again start smoking and drinking. So what is happening now? Your brain will start disbelieving you, okay, because now you have broken your own oath. The brain will start disbelieving you that this fellow will again break. So you don't disbelieve yourself because you have broken your own oath which you have taken for yourself. So this conditioning, who is doing? You are doing it by the power of repetition and the power of belief. The belief system which is positive will work positive for you. The belief system which is being negative, it will work negative for you. It is all about the power of repetition, and it is all about the power of belief. So you need to direct this in the right pathway. You need to strengthen these ways in a right ways, in a positive way, in building your life in a very positive manner. So use this power of belief, use this power of repetition in constructing your life, because it is just building a pathway for manifestation. So see you guys, this is Umakant, your life coach. We'll catch up in my next videos speaking about life. Bye guys.